My name is Miguel Silva Jr. I left my house when I was 16. First started, stealing my dad's car and taking it to street races. At the races, meet people that bought drugs, that sold drugs, and that's where it all started, like buying and trading. And I was like, oh, okay. That's just like opened my eyes and it introduced me to a world of how to make some money, at a young age by myself. Started with just weed. Threw up a privacy fence, and I had 800 plants growing. Started, selling methamphetamine out of my house. I was out in the streets, all day, all night, So because of that, I was being followed by the feds. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm just waking up, headed to work. This car swerves right in front of me. I'm like, slam my brakes. Who's this? 3 other cars hop out of nowhere. I was charged with drug trafficking. And I was like, oh crap, I'm about to lose my family. It's like, okay, I need to turn my life around now. So prior to my indictment, I feel like I was playing hokey pokey with my relationship with Christ, So the first thing I did, was I got saved. I joined the worship team. I've never sung before, just so I could be doing my part in Christ, because I feel like I was carrying a lot on myself or feeling, guilt for a lot of things. I started believing that, okay, He does cleanse you, that He does forgive you. It's like taking a huge weight off of you, a huge weight off of you. And it makes you want to do better, every day. So even though I was going to church and turning my life around, I still had to pay for my past. I got sentenced for 5 years in prison, knowing that I had to go kind of lean more into Christ so I could find favor, through the whole process. And He has shown me nothing but favor throughout. I got baptized before going to prison because I think that was my next step of showing, or letting old ways completely die, living this new life with Christ. The first 17 days was the worst. They put me in solitary in the shoe without no communication to the outside world, I'm not worried about what was in the prison itself. I was more worried about my family being safe. I think reading the Bible and praying every night, that worry never went away, but it gave me a comfort. I was in prison for 2.5 years total. The day came getting out. The town driver couldn't drive fast enough to get me to the airport. That was the best feeling ever. I would say Jesus is now the center of my life. Stuff that I would normally stress out, how am I going to get a job? How am I going to, start providing? How am I going to start? Because now I have a background. Now I'm a felon. He's giving me this comfort of, don't worry about it. I got it. He has shown that. 2 weeks from being at the halfway house, I got a job networking through the church. He's been there. Will I ever step into that lifestyle again? Absolutely not. No amount of money is worth, spending time away from my family. So I'm happy God's in my life because He gives me a chance every day, to become better without judging me, without holding anything, my past or anything. I got big hope and big faith that He has big plans for me. I feel He's going to use me to help a lot of people. But right now I'm in the shaping part, I feel like, so I can't wait to see what that looks like.